Back on our show, good to have Annie Collins. The Garden District Neighborhood Spring Meeting is coming up very soon, March the 10th. Annie, welcome. Good to have you.
Thank you. I'm kind of new to the Garden District. I've been there about a year and a half, almost 2 years.
And they've already recruited you.
I know. You know, just open your mouth, and the next thing you know, you're sitting on some board.
But you know, how is that living? And so many of the houses are being restored, and it has to be just a great neighborhood.
It's fabulous. I had come from New Orleans, and so I was sort of struggling with where I wanted to live, and I drove around, and one day I pulled up in front of this house, and I said, "This is it. I don't need to see the inside. Just show me where to sign."
Oh, isn't that wonderful?
And I've talked to so many people that live in the Garden District that have those same experiences. And we're actually doing some videos now of little vignettes of people getting their story about why the Garden District is so important. Every house is different. Just take a walk. I mean, if you live there, great. If you don't live there, great. You know, take a walk and you smile and you say, "Oh my gosh, that's the way I want my back, yard to look." Or I didn't think about doing the tulip, the magnolia. So I mean, it's just fun.
But I know, Annie, personally, you have your front porch all decorated in your staircase.
You're too kind.
And it's beautiful. And that's what the Garden District loves to do.
They do. I mean, it's about beautification. And this week's meeting, this Thursday's meeting, is we have 3 a year where the neighborhood comes together. You know, how many times have we said, I never know what's going on, I don't know what's going on, I don't know my neighbors well. No excuse. Now you come to the meeting and everybody comes together, and there are 3 a year. The beautification, that's this Thursday. And then there's one later in the year on safety. That's always good. And then later, even further later in the year, it's children and families. So this Thursday, it's about beautification, and it's going to be at the Methodist Church on Jackson, 6 o'clock this Thursday night. And that's where you'll find, you'll meet your neighbors, and you'll find out what's going on in the Garden District Foundation. And Megan Lord is going to be talking, and that's going to be a real treat. She is the owner of Hunt and Gather, and she's a native, and she's a preservationist, and she's going to show us and explain to us how you can get tax credits. So we're looking for people who want to come in and adopt the Garden District as their home.
It's wonderful. And I know it's a very active organization. You have monthly walks, monthly rides, and it's very, very family.
The garden home,
the tour of homes. That happens in the fall.
Oh my gosh, that's so much fun. And of course, here in Louisiana, they have tour of homes everywhere and throughout the United States. And I think
here's some video right now from the most recent one.
Oh gosh, I hope so. But in Louisiana, we have temperatures that are relatively mild, so you can get out and walk in the streets, and they have shuttles, and it's just a wonderful way to kick off the season. You see your neighbors, and everyone's walking.
Shop,
exactly. We have our own
1921.
We have Gallery House that does fabulous framing. There's all up and down Jackson Street.
Farmers Market right there, too.
Oh my gosh, the Farmers Market.
Yeah.
Thank you for that.
New.
Yeah.
All right, Annie, again, the meeting's coming up on March the 10th. Starts at 6 o'clock at First United Methodist.
That's exactly right. Thank you so much for having us.
Thank you for coming.
Good to have you.
Bye.
Henry Wimbley and Adopt a Pet, that's coming up next. Stay with us.